I think that's one of the things that is missing in life, is that we're making the effort with others. And what I've seen that, and that is very frustrating to me. For example, when I put out ads and I receive responses, then I respond back, and maybe because I'm lacking the experience, and sometimes I say things that might be misunderstood and misconstrued, and people don't pursue it further. People get a wrong impression or a negative impression, and they don't make the effort. And I've come to find that we all, in one degree or another, going through life looking for what we want. And that's how we compare others to ourselves, to what we want. And that's how we basically look at the world. It's one of the greatest challenges we're all facing. We don't look at the world as it is, but we look at it as we are, or as we want it to be. And that's how we look at others. And we evaluate and we judge, and it's difficult for me to deal with that. It really is. Because what I'm really missing is really that others make the effort to really get to know me. I feel there's a lot of superficiality going on out there, and I'm again very sensitive to that, probably because I have been going through the path. I refer to it as a path of forced detachment, but I've gone through it by myself, on my own, and I've learned these things, and I've become who I am today as a result of what I went through, and so I relate this, I share this. And people show interest, which is wonderful. But then, of course, I have to make the effort, which is difficult for me. And not to repeat myself, I talked about this before, but this is, again, it takes effort in life. And to really get to know somebody, it is really, it's not possible really to do that if you just go by your impressions. If you don't make the effort. And regardless of if somebody is responding to you, and it's not only myself, it's like in everyday life where you meet people, to learn to be more accepting. To really listen to others and to not evaluate them and saying, oh, I like this or I don't like this, and I think you are angry and because of that I moved away, or you this, that or the other. To just be there, which is bringing me back to the awareness. That's what we're here to learn. In life is to move to a space of pure beingness, where we are being just in the now and being fully open to others. No evaluations, no judgments, no expectations. Surrender to the outcome. Just be. Simply be. And here I feel again that, which has, raised a lot of eyebrows, and people look at this with suspicious ways, I believe, is that here I come across again as this teacher who's talking about these things, but on a personal level, I realize my challenge is to put that into practice. But that actually got me to be where I am today, to put this archive together, to call myself teacher of learning. Because I do, teach, I talk about what I need to learn. And ultimately, all these things I am talking about, also to remind you of that, is I myself have to learn. And I think I'm not the only one. And I really hope we can come together in this awareness, in this spirit, that we're here to learn from and with one another, and learn each other, and work together to make this world a better place. It begins from within, definitely. Thanks for letting me share that. Maybe that helped a little bit, and maybe you feel encouraged to actually make a little bit effort to contact me. Give me a phone call, send me an email. And however I respond back to you, to just keep on making the effort. And so over time you can get to know each other. And that's the whole purpose. That's actually the knowledge I'm referring to when I say knowledge is power. It's about the knowledge of self. And through this knowledge of self, we can know others. We know that there's no separation, that basically I am you and you are me, because we're all one. We're all basically in the same boat, dealing with challenges, having the same desires, the same hopes, even though of course they differ slightly from person to person. But yet we are more alike than we are different. Thanks.